What is up, you guys? It's Bolt98. In this video, we have a ton to talk about, including the hero hot list, the Sanctum Sanctorum in-game pictures, the Battle Pass name, all buffs and nerfs, plus 3 to 4 new skins coming to Marvel Rivals Season 1. First thing we're going to be talking about is the Marvel Rivals Hero Hot List. So, Assemble Rivals, the Hero Hot List is now live on our official website. You can see the link right here. And this is basically going to be updated, I think, every beginning of a new season and halfway through that season. So, basically, every time a new season drops and in the middle of a season, this will be updated, and basically it shows you the pick rates for every character and the win rates for every character. Now this does seem like a small thing, but it is actually very cool because I got on there myself. You'll see like a video probably going right now of me being on there just looking at everything, so you can filter out from PC to console. You can do console only, you can do PC only, you can look at Grandmaster all the way down to bronze and see who people are using and why people are using these characters. So you know if a guy in Grandmaster, the highest healer is Mantis, I believe right now, then you probably need to start learning how to use Mantis, because obviously if this many people are using her and winning, then obviously she is a pretty good player. I think this is a super cool feature, and I also think this will lead to a lot of content, plus just the ability to learn. Like if I'm using, say I'm using Loki, and I go look at like what the people in Grandmaster 1 and above, or all these higher ranks are using, and they're not using a lot of Loki, they're using a lot of Mantis, Cloak and Dagger and stuff. I know now I need to learn how to use one of these characters so I can be better off, competing in rank play as I get up and climb the ranks. That is going to be a super cool feature that they're adding. I can't wait to see, how much that helps everybody, including myself. Another thing that we got today was Sanctum Sanctorum in-game pictures. We actually got an in-game trailer, but I just got some screenshots here for you guys, so if you guys want to look, I'll have the slideshow going across. We even have a couple characters that I wanted to look at, the main character being a Wong picture. So within the slideshow you'll see it, there's actually a picture of Wong, or a guy who looks like Wong, a sorcerer of some sort, sitting in the middle of a hallway. You can kind of see they implemented that picture very well. I don't know if this will mean something in the future about maybe a Wong character coming very soon or something like that, or maybe they're just paying homage to it. But then you get like a dinner table. You can even see a Doctor Strange portrait where he's actually holding his dog. And this map looks insane. Like we talked about before, we didn't know if we were actually going to be able to play the Doom match, or Doom mode, which is the free-for-all map that they are, or mode that they're bringing to Marvel Rivals. I didn't know if they were going to be able to play within Sanctum Sanctorum, like actually inside of it, or if it was going to be them playing like on the outside, and Sanctum Sanctorum was just going to be kind of there. It does look like the Doom mode will be playable within the Sanctum Sanctorum, so this is super cool. These pictures look super great. Great detail on everything. I really love how it looks. Let me know what you think and what your favorite part of the map is. And yeah, let's get over to the next topic, which we're going to be talking about the Battle Pass. We've talked about the Battle Pass in our previous video when we went over the entire Battle Pass. Well, here we actually have the name. It is called Darkhold. The countdown, don't pay too much attention. It does say 88 days and 22 hours. We're not 100% sure if that is true, or if that is just because this is based off the, the Streamer Pro Roundup that we talked about the other day as well. So we're not sure that countdown is completely correct, but we do know that it is going to be called Darkhold. And of course, we went over the Battle Pass in our previous video. I'll have the link somewhere on the screen, or just click up in the top right. There should be an eye, and you can click on it and look at the entire Battle Pass in game. Next thing we're going to be talking about are buffs and nerfs coming for Marvel Rivals Season 1. We talked about it a bit, but we only had 6 characters. Now we have every character in every class, including Vanguard, Duelist, Strategist, and even team up abilities. Thank you to Rivals Assembled. So first we're going to get into our Vanguard section, where we see Captain America getting a buff, Doctor Strange getting a nerf, Thor getting a buff, Bruce Banner getting a nerf, and then Venom getting a buff. So in the Vanguard section we had 3 total getting a buff and 2 total getting a nerf. Okay, and here we do have every single duelist getting either a buff or nerf, or some getting both. So Black Panther getting a nerf, Black Widow getting a buff, Hawkeye getting nerfed, Hela getting nerfed, Magic is getting a buff, Moon Knight getting a buff, Namor is getting a buff, Cyclops is getting a nerf, the Punisher is getting a buff, Scarlet the Witch is getting a buff, Storm is getting a buff, Squirrel Girl is getting a buff, and Winter Soldier and Wolverine are both getting buffed and nerfed at the same time. I think the most impressive person in this duelist category to watch out for now going into Season 1 is going to be Storm. She was at a lot of people's tier list on the very low side of it. I think going into Season 1, she's going to be pretty insane, and I can't wait to see people use her and just see what that brings. Next on our strategist side, we have Cloak and Dagger getting a buff, Jeff getting a buff and nerf, Luna Snow getting a nerf, Mantis getting a nerf, and then Rocket Raccoon is actually getting a buff. So again, huge news coming from the buff and nerfs. I appreciate again Rivals Assemble for the help there getting that out, and you guys will see the slideshow. I spent a little extra time on the Vanguards than I did any other category. I do apologize about that, but you guys can of course pause it and look at both lists or all three lists, whatever you want. Before I get too far ahead of myself, we do have team up ability nerf and buff, so it does look like the allied agents with Hawkeye and Black Widow is actually getting nerfed. The Ragnarok Rebirth is getting nerfed. So this one's pretty interesting. It reduces Hela's season bonus from 20 to 15. So that one's really not getting nerfed. I think it's just because she's getting nerfed that it ultimately nerfs that fact. So the Chilling Charisma is actually getting buffed. And then the Metallic Chaos is getting buffed. And then Ammo Overload got buffed because it reduced the cooldown of Ammo Invention from 45 seconds to 40. And then the Voltec Union is actually going to be getting a buff, this one including Thor, Storm, and Captain America. So these are all going to be getting 2 nerfed team-up abilities, and then it looks like there's going to be 4 buffed team-up abilities, and one of those being with Storm. So I think Storm is going to be a huge character coming into Season 1. For all my ranked people, we are going to be getting a cool new skin. So this is going to be the Blood Shield costume for Invisible Woman. Apparently, it's going to be a new free ranked skin for the Invisible Woman. And basically, you got to be Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Grandmaster, Celestial, Eternity, or One Above All to get this skin. And then at Grandmaster to One Above All, you'll actually be able to get a cool nameplate, it looks like. Maybe that's not a nameplate. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like a nameplate, but just to get the costume for Invisible Woman, you just have to hit gold. Now, I'm undetermined, but I do believe that these are actually going to change color. So if you're gold, I think she has gold accents. If you're platinum, she has like a bluish accent. Diamond, a darker blue accent. Grandmaster, of course, being a purple accent. Celestial being that orange. And then Eternity, I think, is like a galaxy. And then One Above All is a red galaxy. I do believe. I don't have any actual like images of these, so don't like quote me there. I just believe they are changeable, but I could not find the tweet that stated that for sure. So again, I'm not 100% sure if these change or if you just get the same one if you hit gold versus if you get One Above All. But if it does change, that's super cool. If it doesn't, it's still a free skin. So I hope you guys enjoyed that part. So another thing that is coming is more free currency, which is available in Marvel Rivals Season 1, Part 1, because it has 4 new achievement point reward tiers worth a total of 800 units, plus 14 new in-game achievements. So this is going to be super cool. Again, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's this little line right here that had the Star-Lord and Storm skin. It does look like they went ahead and added 14 new in-game achievements worth a total of 800 units once you complete the entire rewards preview or rewards program there for the achievements. The next thing we're going to talk about are some skins. So this is again going into our skin. We were talking about the Invisible Woman skin. That's completely free. These are going to be 3 skins, 1 free, 2 are not going to be free. They're going to be the 300 coin version of the Fantastic Four skins. First, we have the First Family Reed Richards skin here. As you can see from Mr. Fantastic, this is a super cool skin. It basically just does like an alternate colorway. So instead of everything being blue here, it is now black, and then you have the white Fantastic Four logo instead of it being blue, and then more of a tealed color uniform. But the hairdo and everything else is still the same. So it's basically one of those basic just color swap type skins for Mr. Fantastic. Then over here for Invisible Woman, we do have the First Family costume for Invisible Woman. Again, this is going to be the exact same. You have the black with the tealish color and the white Fantastic Four logo on the left side. Again, another super cool skin. I love both of these. The colorways are very simple, but super cool. I actually like these more than the white ones, so I think I'd be probably wearing these ones. But for only 300 currency, not too bad, not too shabby. Our next skin that we are going to be talking about is going to be the Reborn from Ragnarok Thor skin. This is literally first appears in Thor 2007 #1 edition. So this is basically the first time you really see Thor here. So this is him. This looks absolutely insane. I love this Thor skin. I wish they would have started with this one in Marvel Rivals, but at least we got it sooner rather than later. So within Season 1, we are already getting this. And remember, guys, you just have to do the in-game event to actually get this Thor skin. So super easy. And again, this one is going to be free to all our Thor mains, and just anyone in general who wants the skin. It is going to be free. But guys, that is going to be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe, and let me know anything that can make these videos better down below. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.